Hello and welcome to another video. I would like to introduce Ember to everybody. I got this new girl beginning of the month. I do already have, she's a Brachypelma hamori. I do already have one. This is Autumn. I think Autumn, he's not had a molt yet, but I suspect he's a male. And this is a female. And eventually, hopefully, which is on the move, hopefully, if he does turn out to be a male, we can get some breeding going. But I am going to just, gonna give her enclosure a bit of a redo. I got this as is from the shop, from the pet shop. It's not too bad, it looks okay, however there's sort of a couple of things wrong with it, like there's only a tiny bit of substrate, it's really dry, there's this like wood chip in there, so she can't really bury herself. They've added a flower pot as a hide, but she won't be able to, because it's a whole flower pot, she won't be able to sort of dig to make herself a burrow. So I'm going to get her out and I'm going to give it a bit of a spruce up, redesign it. The first thing first is to get her out, which would be the fun bit, because apparently she's a hair kicker. So we shall pop her on the floor, we shall get her out first, and then we shall see how this goes. So first things first, we need to get it out of here. I'm going to take off the lid just so I've got sort of both avenues to get to her. If this will come off. There we go. Yeah, so I've been told she likes to kick hairs, which is for the New World tarantula species, which are generally the more genteel ones. That's their sort of main line of defence. So I'm going to try, and it's a bit awkward because she's on her flower pot, but I'm going to try and sort of pop this on top, gently, gently. And then, oh, here she comes. I want to get her in the bottle, really. Oh, there you go. See, she's kicked some hairs. So they, basically, the hairs are irritating. There she goes again. So they don't do too much damage, but they can be a bit, if they get in like your eyes or in your throat, they can be a little bit sort of difficult. I want to get rid of that flower pot, really, but she's making it awkward. I would rather you went this way. What I want to do, actually, let's get rid of that water dish. I don't want to put my hand in because she might just turn around and take a nip. So let's get this water dish out of the way. I want to try and get her right in the middle here. Can you come this way, please? There we go. That's it. That way. There we go. Yes, I know. There we go. Right. Okay. Now, watch your toes. I would like you to get up and in. Come on. I know. We're going to redesign your home. You're just like changing rooms. I know. Well, why don't we get the lid? Hopefully this will fit on underneath there. I know it's scary. I'll try and get that underneath her. Come on, gentle, gentle. Can you walk up onto the lid, please? Come on. That's it, walk up onto the lid. I'm just booping her gently. There we go, that's it, you walk up. There we go. There we go, come on. Keep moving. Keep moving. I know. Right, there we go. We've got her, she's still kicking hairs. And we've got her. There she is, one gorgeous girlie, looking very healthy, ready for a boyfriend. we are going to just pop her over here, out of the way, because we do not want to knock that over. We do not want her running off. So she's going to go there. Now I'm going to take everything out of here. Hopefully she hasn't left too many hairs lying around. Oh, it is broken a little bit, but not enough. It needs to be sort of like half a pot really, so she can dig. So I'll work on smashing a little bit more off, I think, later on. It's like 8:30 in the evening right now, because these guys like the evening times. But I'm definitely going to take all this out and put some proper soil in. So I'm going to take all this out and then I shall be back when I've put some soil in. Okay, so that's all the old substrate out and all the new substrate in. It may seem like it's a bit overkill on the substrate. I've basically done it all the way to the top here and then sort of made it slope up the back. But this way she does have an opportunity, if she wants to dig herself a burrow, whereas with that other stuff it just wasn't enough and it was really dry, so it wouldn't hold its shape. And also with tarantulas, especially the bigger ones, if they like to climb, you can never have too much substrate, because if they climb up on the top here and they fall, as long as, you know, if there's enough substrate in there, then it shouldn't be too much of a fall for them, which, you know, can always injure them, especially if they hit on a bit of enclosure sort of furniture or something. So I've broken up the pot a little bit here, so I'm just gonna tuck that in there. We're gonna make like a little hide there so she can start digging there if she wants to. She might just sort of sit under it, but it will, should we use this other bit, this one? Let's use this bit actually, we can dig that one in a bit further. So she could just make a starter burrow in there, just dig a tunnel out. If she wants to, we shall put her plant back in. Wherever they stuck it, I think it was just stuck in there, like that. Pop that over the back. And then we'll add the moss back in. Let's get her water dish in as well. Pop the water dish down this corner. Pop the moss in, because this will be good at keeping some humidity in the enclosure. She's probably gone and kicked a few hairs into this moss, so I'm probably going to be itching for a bit. Oh, I'll tell you what we have forgotten. Her skull. Let's pop that in there like that. Secure it in nicely. A bit more moss. A little bit at the back here. So there we go. So that's a lot better for her. She's got so much more room to dig now. We've got the moss that will keep everything hydrated. She's got room to make a burrow under there. She can hide away. I think she'll be a lot happier. So let's get her back in. Let us see what she thinks about it. Move these pots out of the way. She'll slide her back over. Here she is, beautiful girly. She's apparently had 2 clutches already, so she will definitely be a good first time reading project. What I'm going to do is shut these doors because her butt is pointing right at me and I do not want to get kicked again. There we go. Now I just want to ease you off the lid so I can grab it, please. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, there we go, a little bit more kicking. I would like to grab this lid, please. Without any kicking, thank you. There we go, that's her in. Now we'll pop this top lid back on. For some reason I've decided to dump all the moss and everything on top of it, which is smart. There we go. Get that back on there. And there we go. There's so much hair on this lid. I don't know if you can see it there. That's how much she's kicked off. So if that stuff gets in your windpipe or in your eyeballs, it can be a little bit damaging, but there she is. Hopefully she likes her new home. I think that's going to be a lot nicer for her. And hopefully we can find her a boyfriend soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.